Hello there. What if I tell you the generation gap is way more bigger and deeper than the crack of San Andreas that created a massive earthquake and also a tsunami as well? Even though it's just a movie, I know. But would you believe? Welcome to the debating contest. We are Millennials. My name is Dak, this is Bao, and this is Long. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it, shall we? The two generations is not really different. It's just opposite. The older generations wake up early so they can taste that old good coffee with their friends who are having the same reason to wake up at 5 in the morning. However, at the very same time, we, the younger one, prefer our favorite high-intensity workout. Or if we're not waking up just because of that, then following by the very crucial aspect, which is job selection. The older one preferred to work in the peaceful workflow like gardening, cutting, picking up leaves, and watering their beautiful garden are sort of those. In contrast, we tend to choose, the creative and art involving jobs like filmmaking that create chances for us to meet more people, freely to create our very own content, and for the adventures of ourselves as well. For all of that, what else difference?
One thing to distinguish is the mindset of each generation. For example, the definition of success. The older generation tend to believe that one can only be deemed successful if they have enough money and a stable job, whereas the younger generation tends to believe the opposite, in which a job that is ever-changing and also offers you more experience and relationships.
This can cause conflict among different generations in the same family and have a negative impact on family relationship as members of different age group in one family drift apart from each other emotionally. Generation gap can also lead to misunderstanding between different generations, especially in education and work. Teachers are not fully to understand students due to different mindsets.
Hold up. Cut the beat. Try something traumatic. Remember about the thing that I said before at the beginning of videos. Generation gap is way more bigger and deeper than the crack of San Andreas that created a massive earthquake and a terrible tsunami. But first of all, bigger represent for the variety of differences between the two generations. Secondly, deeper, which is the thought, the logic, the mindset of each generation is different from each other, and it's dig deep into our head, into our brain. Lastly, what represent for the earthquake and tsunami that's been created by the crack is actually stand for conflict, contrast, and influence that has been created from the gap between generations.